take her.
Stupid gaggle!
What weren't my fault, Aunt Sally? What was you doing in a sack of potatoes anyhow?
Travelling to grander places you've never even heard of, you uneducated Eric!
Well, you wasn't travelling in a potato sack, was you?
I didn't set off in a sack of potatoes. I set off in elegance on the Orient Express. Only I missed my connection in Africa and I had to come back on the goods train incognito.
Incognito? Oh, I see.
And that disgusting parcel you're holding.
Fish and chips?
No.
Yes, it is. Have a look.
There!
Well, they got salt and thickener on them, Aunt Sally. Go on, help yourself. Have one.
Me? Have a chip?
Yeah.
Me? Have a chip? I wouldn't stoop so low to have a chip if it was the last chip in the entire universe. I wouldn't be seen dead eating fish and chips. That's a tasty, weedy one.
No, you won't, so there.
Great, weedy, guzzling, soppy stink of a fork! You
No!
knock your head off!
No!
Teeny, weeny one?
No.
Not even if I was to marry you?
No.
You won't!
No.
Why not?
Because in the first place, I don't believe that you means it. And in the third place, I ain't gonna marry nobody what's only marrying me for my fish and chips.
Worzel! Worzel, Gummidge! Come back here!
Oh, I have to admit he's got me.
How are you managing then?
Very well, sir. Thanking you, sir, for your inquiry, sir.
Well, you certainly seem to have got the hang of things quick enough, I'll say that.
Well, that's because I've had previous experience, sir, begging your pardon, sir.
Oh, that explains it then. I didn't know you'd been in a trade.
In the trade? I've never been in the trade in my entire life. I once cooked fishy supper for His Royal Highness the Duke of Albania. Caviar and chips and mushy peas, but that wasn't because his proper cook was off sick with food poisoning. I was never in the trade. I did it as a favour for His Royal Highness. I was his house guest. Palace guest, actually.
Well, I must pop off to the post office. I shall be back in a minute. Keep an eye on things, will you?
Very good, sir. In the trade, indeed.
Oh, by the way.
I'm happy if there is cake from it, sir.
Well, if I'm not back in 10 minutes, you can shut up shop. We don't seem to be doing much business this morning.
Yes, sir.
What for?
Because I can't help it, can I? 'Tis my nature.
Hello, sailor.
All the nice girls love a tar.
A girl in every port, I bet.
You know what sailors are?
Yeah, you see, you're at it again. Now stop it at once before I loses my temper.
And who, pray tell me, may this ill-mannered, uncouth, scrawny rat that be?
Why just keep telling you, Aunt Sally? It's me. It's old Worzel.
Hold your tongue, hayseed, and wait your turn until I've finished serving this gentleman.
He ain't no gentleman, Aunt Sally. He's with me. He's Johnny Jack, my bestest friend. Well, at least he was my bestest friend until you started flitter-fluttering at him.
There's something about a sailor.
The lady's pride and joy.
Put a girl in every port, you know.
Ship ahoy, ship ahoy.
You're at it again.
And what was it you was particularly wanting?
Oh, some fish and chips, of course. Why else do you think I'd come in here?
And how does you like your fish and chips, pray?
Piping hot chips, Aunt Sally, with salt and thickener, and freshly catched fishes covered in crispy golden crunchy batter.
Of you, Worzel. And does you like a lot of batter, Worzel? Have the lot, then. Yeah.
No use weeping and sniveling like that, Aunt Sally. You won't see him again. He's got a wife in every port, and he don't give a fig for none of them. He told me so himself.
I don't care if he's got 100 wives and 100 ports worth of Gummidge. I'd wait a lifetime for a man like you, rather than waiting half a minute for you.
You don't have to wait around for me, Aunt Sally. I shall there first. It's me. Hang on a minute, Aunt Sally.
Yes, what is it, my man?
You're going the wrong way.
I shall go whomever way I choose. as long as it's downwind of you, you smelly old scarecrow.
That's quite right, Aunt Sally. Only the village tea shop's that way.
Did you say tea shop?
Yeah, I thought you were going to let me treat you to a cup of tea and a slice of cake.
But of course I am, dear Worzel. It'll be an honour and a privilege to take tea with you. Shall I take your arm?
Yeah. Oh, I can't go just yet, Aunt Sally. I could hang around here for a bit and wait for the crow man to bring me a nice new bit of string to hold my trousers up.
Disgusting. You can't take me for tea when you can't even afford a pair of braces.
Well, that's where you're wrong, you see. Because I told you I found this 11 to 12 pence piece.
Oh, yes, that's mine. It fell through an hole in my dilly bag.
It ain't yours, it's mine. Finders keepers losers we pay.
But I thought you wanted to take me for tea, Worzel.
Yeah, well, so it does. But how am I going to pay for it if you've got my 11 to 12 pence piece?
Oh, don't be silly. I'll pay. Look, I'll go on ahead and order the tea and cakes in case anyone eats them before we get there.
Yeah, all right, Aunt Sally. I'll have a cream cake and a chocolate cake and a cup of tea and a bit of coffee cake.
Very well. Au revoir.
All right, yeah, Aunt Sally. Funny, Aunt Sally. Who is Aunt Sally?
What a small world and no mistake. Fancy meeting another Aunt Sally.
You took the very words out of my mouth I was about to say. Just fancy.
How do you do?
How do you do, I'm sure.
And what brings you to this part of the world, may I beg leave to ask? Have you settled in one of the caravans hereabouts? Or are you just a common day tripper?
Well, I was on my way to the seaside to immigrate to Australia or America, because the fair I've been working at's closed down, and they was going to chop me up for firewood. But I just met ever such a nice scarecrow, so I thought I might stay.
Are you by any chance referring to my Worzel Gummidge?
That's right. He's taking me to tea.
Was taking you to tea, you mean? Only, unfortunately, he sends his apologies, but he's got his head stuck in the combine harvester.
What a pity.
Never mind. Gives you and me a chance to have a little art-to-art chat. Sweet, please. Speaking as one Aunt Sally to another Aunt Sally, I'd just like to know one thing. What's your little game?
My little game, Aunt Sally? I don't know what you mean, Aunt Sally.
Oh, yes, you do, Aunt Sally. Coming into villages what already has all the Aunt Sallys they need and pinching scarecrows from underneath their very noses.
I never pinched him, Aunt Sally. It was the other way around, if you wants to know. He sent 2 chitchy humans over with a bunch of flowers. They was delicious.
You mean you ate them, Aunt Sally? How common and vulgar.
But Aunt Sally's is common and vulgar, Aunt Sally.
Not all Aunt Sallys, Aunt Sally. Some Aunt Sallys have left their fairground days behind them. Besides, those flowers what you ate happened to be for me.
No, they wasn't, Aunt Sally. He gave them to me.
Only because he thought you were me, Aunt Sally.
Well, why ever should he think that? I know we're both Aunt Sallys and we both look the same, but anyone can tell we ain't the same, Aunt Sally.
Not if you have nothing between your ears, but turn it, Aunt Sally. Besides, Worzel Gummidge thinks that I'm unique.
Unique? What's that mean, Aunt Sally?
It means, Aunt Sally, there is only one Aunt Sally.
But that ain't true, Aunt Sally. There's 2 of us at least. And at one time there was Aunt Sally's by the hundred.
You know that, and I know that, Aunt Sally. But Worzel Gummidge doesn't know that. And what is more, he ain't gonna find out neither.
Why ever not, Aunt Sally?
It stands to reason, Aunt Sally. How can I go on treating him like dirt when he knows I'm not unique? Next time I laugh in his face when he wants to marry me, he'll simply turn round and marry you.
Oh, that'd be nice. A wedding. And you could be my bridesmaid, Aunt Sally.
Don't be puss, Aunt Sally. Well, I've so enjoyed our little chat. And now it remains for me to say one more thing. Bonny voyage.
Oh, you don't half know a lot of posh words, Aunt Sally. What's bonny voyage mean?
It simply means, Aunt Sally, that unless you're out of this village within half an hour, I'll saw your head off. Goodbye. This first is man. You wait for me to finish, then you have what's left over.
anything you says, Aunt Sally. Aunt Sally, before you stuff that cake down your lovely throat, do you mind if I ask you a question?
To marry you, I suppose.
Well, that as well, but something else. Aunt Sally, how does you manage to be one place at once and another place at once?
And another thing. Next time you bring me flowers, I want roses. Do you understand?
Yes, Aunt Sally.
Dozens and dozens of red roses.
Red roses, yes,
Not
Aunt.
common jamjar flowers, what you've nicked out of a field.
Very sorry, Aunt Sally.
And in future, I want you treating me like the antique Aunt Sally what I am. I want you bowing and scraping every time you speak to me. Is that understood?
Yes, Aunt Sally. Very sorry, Aunt Sally.
Take your hat off when you speak to a lady. And don't walk alongside me, Worzel Gummidge. 2 people.